Hey everyone, I'm here with Timmy Sharma. He's the founder of JPC Equestrian. Thanks so much for jumping on the call, Timmy. Now, to kick things off, can you just tell me a little bit about yourself and a little bit about your business?
So I started JPC. I founded JPC in 1992 after a career in management consulting and banking. I had this idea that we would make riding pants. And we were the first ones who created out of a cotton knitted lycra fabric riding pants, which nobody else at the time was making. And at the prices that we were selling it, we really established a massive niche in the market. And in 4 years, we became the largest producer globally of riding pants. So our journey started there. And we then expanded the product offering from textiles, and we got into leather, and that business grew quite nicely over the last 18 years. So the B2C has now also started. So we actually have a highly integrated supply chain, right from we buy the yarn that we use to make the products that we sell, and we actually end up supplying to the final consumer. It's a very complicated business in the sense that we have 12,000 SKUs that we work with. Different sizes. And we're 80% of all our production comes from our own factory, but we're also importing products from other countries.
You've clearly got a lot to manage. Now, can you sort of just describe kind of what you were using before you shifted to NetSuite?
For almost close to 18 years, we were on Microsoft Great Plains. 2.5 years ago, we were victims of a cyber attack on our system, where we were completely shut down a week before Thanksgiving and Black Friday and Cyber Monday, which would have been our busiest selling time. When we came out of that, that was the time when I was absolutely convinced that we were no longer able to work with servers that we had on premises, and that what we had to do was really upgrade the system and go to a platform where we didn't have to worry about backups, we didn't have to worry about virus attacks, and we were able to access it from wherever the system wherever we wanted. I kept hearing about NetSuite, and I reached out, and it was like everything that we wanted or we could conceive of. Once the implementation was done, there's so much thought and so much best practices that are built into the system that it's a matter of asking the right questions and finding where the solution lies. We took on the demand planning module. That implementation went again extremely smoothly, because once you get the feel for the system and once you get to use it, you realize the power that lies in it. It also allowed us to expand in areas that really we would have been literally not able to. And now, unlike before, where we had to adapt ourselves to what the system can do, we are now thinking of all the things and then leaning on the system to do what we want. So the whole thing is now flipped, which is quite nice. We are able to now make all these moves that we want to do in terms of our expansion, and we know that the bedrock is there for us to support what needs to get done. And as we get ready for the busy holiday season in the last quarter, we know we've got a platform that will help us scale up